Most video editors think they need a big portfolio or insane skills to land high-paying clients. Well, they're wrong. There's a hidden psychological principle that I used to go from 400 to 5k per month in 27 days. And it helped me scale even further to 12k per month working with huge names like Nathan Nazareth, Sterling Cooper, and Benjamin Sader. And here's the crazy part. It's pretty fucking manipulative. You're influencing people to give you their hard-earned money. But that's why I'm trusting you to use this ethically. Because once I show you how this works, you'll never look at client acquisition the same again. But if you want my personal help to scale to 10k per month with your video editing business, you can click the first link in the description to find out more. When I first started doing outreach, I was completely and utterly shit. And no, I am not over-exaggerating. The script I used was like, "Hi, I'm Joseph, I'm a video editor and would love to edit some of your videos. Let me know if you're looking for an editor, thanks Joseph." But I rolled with it. Day in, day out, I would use this script. I'd wake up at 5 AM before I had to go to school, search through YouTube to try and find potential prospects, and copy and paste that email again and again and again. I'd send anywhere from 50 to 100 of these shitty emails every single day. For school, after school, at the weekends, whenever I had time. I did this consistently for over a month. And what did I get from it? A singular client. And this client paid me $50 a video, one video a week. All of that work for $200 a month. So it's safe to say sending boring cold emails like that is pretty ineffective. But why doesn't it work? Surely if my editing is really good, I should still land clients. Well, it comes back to something called the click-whir response. The name comes from a cassette player. You click the button and it makes a whir sound. Stimulus and response. I have about 1,000 subscribers and still I get about 3 outreach emails every single day. From editors, web designers, thumbnailers, whatever. But when I first started getting these emails, it was pretty cool. It's people reaching out to me wanting to work with me, which feels pretty high status to start with. So I click into their emails, I read it, and it's pretty shitty, so I move it to the bin. Then the next day, I get another one. I read it all. Again, it isn't great, so I put it in the bin. Now, after weeks, months of this cycle, I start to develop an automatic response. Every time I see something that I immediately class as an outreach email, because I've seen so many bad ones before, I immediately put it in the bin without even reading it. The click or the stimulus in this situation is an outreach email, and my programmed response from months and months of data is to delete it without even reading it, because every single time, nearly every single time, it's been shitty. And if you're struggling to land editing clients, this is probably happening to you. People you're reaching out to aren't even reading your emails because you look like everybody else. Because I was in the exact same place. I just sent thousands of emails to get one shitty client. I felt stuck and I wanted to honestly give up. And it was one of those Saturday mornings where I woke up at 11 AM, immediately grabbed my phone and started scrolling Instagram Reels. But one of them in particular caught my attention. It was one from Gary V. He was talking something about some jab, 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 right hook. I didn't really understand what he was saying, but it sounded pretty fucking smart. So I rolled out of my bed, went to my PC, loaded up ChatGPT, and searched what does Gary V mean by jab, 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 right hook. And it told me about something called the law of reciprocity. I googled it and this is what the exact definition says. A fundamental social and psychological principle: when someone does something for us, a favor, gift or service, we feel a natural obligation to return the favor. This got me thinking. Gary V's a pretty smart guy. He's made tens, even hundreds of millions of dollars online. How can I use this principle inside my editing career to land higher paying clients? You see, people hate feeling like they owe somebody. Like they're in debt to somebody else. It's a negative feeling that weighs heavy on an individual. So I started thinking, what could I give my prospects that would make them feel indebted to me. That one thought birthed what I now call value first outreach. And that's exactly what I did. Instead of just sending a boring copy and paste generic email, I was going to give them something of value up front. So what did I give? I gave them a free edit. Every single prospect that I came across, I downloaded their most recent YouTube video and re-edited the first 30 seconds of that video. Yeah, these videos took me a while. They'd take me hours to cook up, but the difference it made was night and day. Over half of the people I reached out to were responding to my emails. Before, people were telling me to fuck off. And even if the person that I outreached to didn't want to hire me, they'd still thank me for the edit, because they could see the amount of time and effort that I'd put into it. So despite I was only able to make 1, 2, 3 of these re-edits a day, it only took me 27 days to go from 400 odd bucks a month to 5,000. But as I pivoted away from an editor and more towards a content operator, instead of making video re-edits, I'd send them content audits. I would use a software called Loom to load up their channel, get my face in a little circle in the bottom left, and give them actionable advice on how to improve their content, get more views, and make more money. I would genuinely give them step-by-step actionable advice that would actually make a difference. This one strategy alone allowed me to scale to $12,000 a month. Through using this strategy, my scripts, my templates, my coaching clients like Timek, Karen, and Martin have all been able to scale over 10k a month. So if you want my help to do the same, you can click the first link in the description. So how can you leverage the law of reciprocity to land more high-paying clients? Like I said earlier, if you're just selling video editing, take the first 30 seconds of their most recent video and edit it on your own. But here's the key. You can't be lazy. Every single time you make a new one of these edits, it has to be your best yet. You genuinely need to cook the fuck up. I'm talking Gordon Ramsay level type shit. If you make this edit, send it to them and they watch it, they should feel guilt that they've not hired you. That's the emotion that you're trying to elicit. But if you want to become more of a content operator, I'd recommend you send Looms. This is where you load up their YouTube channel and record a 2 to 3 minute video giving them actionable advice on what to improve about their content. I'm talking thumbnail changes, editing changes, scripting changes, a short form strategy, changes that they can make to their funnel, literally anything. But the idea is to give them such good advice that they could go out and implement it themselves. But then they try it and they can't get it to work. So they come back to you, hire you, and pay you thousands of dollars every single month. But the law of reciprocity isn't magic. It's not going to get you 10 new clients overnight. To make it work, you still need to put in volume, day in and day out. If you're re-editing people's videos, aim for 5 a day. Yes, it's going to be a lot of work, but you're going to get some crazy high-paying clients in a matter of weeks. It's short-term pain now for long-term pleasure. When you're making all of these free edits, project forwards a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and think about the thousands of dollars that are going to be landing in your bank account. And if you're doing the content audits because they should only take you a few minutes to make, honestly, you could do 50 a day. I know that sounds like a lot, but once you get in the flow, it's really not. What else are you gonna do? Sit on your bed, jerk off, watch porn, watch reels? You have nothing else to do. The biggest bottleneck in your business is not having clients. So sit down, put in the work, and record 50 of these content audits every single day. And if you stick to it, you'll have no trouble whatsoever reaching any income goal you have. 5, 10, 15, 20k a month, whatever it is. But if you want my personal help to find clients to outreach to, write your cold email scripts, write your Loom scripts, literally anything to do with building your editing business, you can click the first link in the description to apply to join my one-on-one mentorship. It's designed for established editors making 2 to 5k a month that want to scale to 10, 15, 20k, anywhere around there. So if you fuck with my system, my philosophies, or my help to implement it, then you can apply with that link in the description. Anyway, if you want to watch my full 1-hour course on how to scale to 10k a month with video editing, then you can click this video up here.